Man, what's good with the collective? Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps collective grow, helps collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But even if you haven't subbed up, you come to the channel because you like the vibes, videos, whatever the case is. I appreciate you as well. It's all love, man. I hope y'all having a smooth 7 too. But might be a trigger warning or two in this video. Just letting y'all know. But I appreciate y'all. I love doing these videos, man. I'd rather not do nothing else but this. So thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the collective. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
But they have to be taught. Now, if you had one really violent day, like a guy like Mike Kelly, put him in charge, Congressman Kelly, put him in charge for one day, one rough hour, and I mean real rough, the word will get out and it will end immediately. End immediately. You know, it'll end immediately.
I don't know about no purge. That's what I get.
I was re-watching that clip where Donald Trump is talking about the purge and basically pitching the purge, and I think we're misunderstanding it, and I think it's actually a lot scarier than purge. Honestly, he's not talking about a very scary, violent night where everyone gets to go around breaking the law like in the purge. What he's pitching is one night or 1 hour where police basically get to do their own purge on citizens. They get to whoever they want, and then we will all fall in line after that. For the love of God, how are the polls, how are they so close? What timeline?
Now, I need y'all to spam it up and tell me what y'all think. Y'all think he talking about them doing that to the citizens, or you think that he talking about the citizens can do that like in the movie The Purge? I think either one is both scary. Y'all spam up what y'all think. I don't know. I don't really care which one it is. All I care about is if it doesn't happen. I just don't want it to happen. That's my main thing. I don't want it to happen. I don't want it to be neither one of them. Y'all let me know. It sounds kind of crazy for somebody to even say that. But hey, spam up y'all thoughts.
Security guard, and I'm doing my checks. What the is this?
And then she posts it to the internet with her face.
Wait.
The water will.
Let me see my lighter. Hold on.
Regular hydrogen gas that proves that it's in there. We're drinking something very special here.
Oh, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't put it out.
It doesn't put the.
Yeah, it's popping. I hear that popping. It definitely is not putting the flame out. Wait, that is weird.
It just what? No, it doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
Huh. All right.
No.
Well, can I see what it does to a normal? Wait, it's not even wet. Like, wait, that's crazy.
So when people see that, it's like, yo, does your water pop? Like, y'all don't know what this is. You know what I'm saying?
What happened? Hey,
People ain't ready for this.
Okay. All right. Well, Duke, I'm tripping. That was crazy.
Hey, yo, I did that before. Spam it up if you have to.
This shit finna be dark as y'all, don't worry though. Already thank Beyonce, so I should be perfectly fine. For the first time ever, during Christmas Day, Ravens versus Texans, Beyonce will hold a halftime show. This shit is finna be crazy, bruh. Things are ramping up so quick. Y'all just don't understand. We are about to witness one of the craziest symbolic halftime shows ever. I'm only watching it for the message. And trust me, y'all, I will inform y'all about what the is going on. You cannot make this shit up, bruh. What I need everybody to do, though, is thank Beyonce. Don't forget to thank Beyonce. Y'all do not want to miss this. Everybody tune in. This shit finna be crazy.
You gotta be kidding me. These guys found the entrance to the ice wall right before I was about to go and discover it for myself in the Antarctic Ocean. I had just organized a group of 4 people out of the 5 that we need, but it looks like the race is on and these guys found it first. What is that over there? Did you see that? It looks like land past Antarctica. I've been saying this the entire time for over a year, especially after this photo got leaked, which is supposedly a drone shot of a city right next to the ice wall in Antarctica, and it is just described like what Admiral Byrd said when he flew over Antarctica 100 years ago, and he saw lush vegetation and new land nobody has ever seen before. But you know what? I can't be too mad at these guys because all they're doing is proving the rest of us right. We know that there's secret land out there that has been hidden from us. And I've been telling you, there's a new age that is about to occur, an age of exploration, and we're going to be expanding. There's going to be a huge boom in technology within the next few years. I'm calling it. Just wait and see.
All of these UFO videos have me thinking, because the government said that they were in the ocean, right? And now all of a sudden they're being spotted everywhere. You guys, I have a terrifying thought. What if they're leaving? What if they're not coming? What if they're leaving? What if they're leaving? And if they're leaving, why? Why?
For entertainment purposes, don't be so shook about this shit. Don't be so scared about this shit, man. For entertainment purposes, that look like she pushing off a little bit too much fear, in my opinion. Also, for me, I would love to see what it looked like past them ice walls. I would love to see what the land's like over there. I would love to see how they live over there. I wish that they would just come clean and tell us the truth and say, you know what, we're going to lift the travel ban for y'all to beat the treaty. So we're going to lift it, the restriction for y'all to be able to come out here. Hey, bro, I do that so fast. Let me know who be riding with me. Like, I love to head out there to Antarctica, see past the ice walls. Me personally, I want to know what it look like. I want to know what it's like out there.
I managed to get my hands on a copy of the banned Saw video game, and we're gonna be playing it live. But just for a little context, this game came out in 2009, only on the PlayStation and Xbox, and it was made by Konami Studios, the same people who made Silent Hill. The problem with this game is not only that they wanted to focus more on their movies, but later got banned because of how graphic this game is. I'm not even sure I'm gonna be allowed to stream it on TikTok. But this one takes place between the first and the second movie. So if you've seen any of the movies, you know exactly what to expect in this horror game. Now, let this serve as a trigger warning. This is not a game for the weak. So if you see that profile picture glowing and you plan on joining my live streams, just know I am warning you now about how graphic this game can get. But if you think that you can handle it and you see my profile picture glowing red, then come join the live and come check it out.
Man, I would play that shit if it wasn't banned. Swear I would.
Yeah, don't play with me right now. Do not play with me right now. Why are they talking about Selena Gomez is connected to the Kenneka Jenkins case, and that Selena Gomez stepdad was the lead detective on the case, and their family owned a restaurant in the same hotel as Kenneka Jenkins, and that the kidney that Selena Gomez needed, and apparently that her best friend gave her, actually ended up not coming back for a match. And 4 days after Kenneka Jenkins was unalive, all of a sudden Selena Gomez had a kidney. Like, yeah, I don't have time for the jokes, the games. Like, can somebody, like, I'm real crunk because, like, what y'all not understanding, if y'all, like, are too young to know the Kenneka Jenkins case, please go on YouTube. When I tell you, it had everybody and their mother in the United States, maybe even overseas, trying to figure out.
This shit deep, man.
Okay, do you guys remember the tragic story of Kanika Jenkins that was found unalived in a freezer at a hotel after attending a hotel party? Well, apparently now people are connecting this to Selena Gomez. Now, this is not the first I've heard of this. I heard about this a few years ago. I really paid much attention to it because I really couldn't understand where anyone could come up with that connection. However, I was a little thrown off when Selena Gomez came out with her video for Fetish, in which she's actually performing in a freezer. Selena Gomez was having kidney failure back in 2017 and she needed a transplant. One of her best friends had given to her. Today, I saw something that said, allegedly, Bill Murray, who is allegedly Selena Gomez's uncle, actually owned a restaurant in the hotel that Kanika Jenkins was unalived at. 4 days after Kanika Jenkins' passing, Selena Gomez had a successful transplant, and allegedly the lead detective was her stepfather. Now, there was a gentleman by the name of Zach TV that tried to investigate this. I remember this premiered on television. He was trying to get deeper and deeper into what happened, and unfortunately, he is no longer with us. But what do you guys think about this?
Rest in peace to Zach TV. Rest in peace to Kanika Jenkins. But like my guy BY is real would like to say, that ain't, y'all know. Shout out to my guy BY is real, man. But is this reaching? Is it not reaching? Y'all spam it up. The damn story get dangerous when you see Zach TV go through his little unfortunate situations and circumstances. Like, that's what makes it kind of scary. Hey, and I don't know if y'all can hear, but there's been a helicopter flying over here for the last 3 to 4 days now. Y'all hear it? Crazy shit. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I think that story get kind of deep. It's worth the look, even if it's a reach. It's worth the look though. Y'all let me know. Spam it up.
Hold on to your hats, Canada. South Korea just imposed martial law, okay? Russia just put out a statement to its citizens in South Korea to brace themselves and to stay away from mass events. So while we're all been busy about Trump and Trudeau, what did Biden do? Biden pardoned his son all the way back to 2014. So do you remember when I told you about Karma and Judgment Day? When you look at the huge power, political power moves that have just happened here, okay? Why would Biden go against his word, creating unrest in the States to pardon his son going back to 2014, and South Korea just imposed martial law? Do your little homework on that one, folks. It's on.
Isn't there spiritual significance with hair?
I want you to do an experiment one day. It don't matter how long your hair is. It don't even matter if you bald for real. Go out in public all day and just pay attention to how you feel. And the next day, wrap your hair and go out in public and pay attention to how much sharper you hear. Pay attention to how much sharper you see. Pay attention to how less connected you feel to everything around you. And pay attention to how much more connected you feel to yourself. How less often you pick up the emotions of others.
When you say wrap your hair, like kind of just wearing like a hat or like a do-rag or?
A do-rag, a t-shirt, anything that can completely cover your head.
Okay.
I seen some shit that happens at Taylor Swift concerts. It's called concert amnesia.
Oh, yeah, because people think that she's brainwashing them,
Yes,
right? That's wild.
So I wanted to call Sahar before the podcast because she went to a Taylor Swift concert, and it always happens at a Taylor Swift one. And people, they're going online, Swifties, they're like, oh, did she play this song? Did she play that song? So imagine what Taylor can do. Why? Because they don't remember it after.
And you know what song it was?
What?
It was the song Willow. If you look at the music video of Willow,
favorite song, right?
Yeah, if you look at the music video for Willow, what is it about? It's pretty much about the Pied Piper.
Oh.
It's confusing and making all of the mouse and all of the mice follow the Pied Piper, following them, being in a trance, literally being in a trance, and continuing and dancing and going into that flow with the song.
That's crazy. And
Aaron Belk has said that there's been loud booms in the sky of Idaho. And then I just saw a video that said there was loud booms in the skies, I think, North Dakota. Now, you know what's very crazy about this? Yesterday, Cliff and me were talking, and he lives in Tennessee, and he said you will not believe the amount of booms he heard. And he does live near a base, you know what I mean? And when I was in Oklahoma, they were doing fracking, which just all could be explainable. But Aaron Belk hasn't been on social media. And one of the dudes, allegedly, there's a guy missing who was speaking about quakes. That all of a sudden he was whistleblowing or something, and he died from. So if y'all know anything about what's going on, or have you heard loud noises in the sky, these sky quakes or military exercises, please stitch this video and tell me.
You know that creepy man down the street named Benjamin? What if I told you he can watch you and see you? He's probably watching you right now and you don't even know. This website gives live footage of cameras all around the world. You can go search any city, state, country, it doesn't matter. This is live footage from cameras that are in homes, baby rooms, cars, kids' room, and a lot of people don't even know they're being watched right now. And of course your creepy neighbor is not gonna tell you. This is some scary shit.
So as I was getting this set of videos rolled out and prepared, I was surfing through TikTok, right? There was a guy on live and he was like, click on the live, tell me he was asking for something, and he's like, and I guarantee you I could find out your location and post your address and maybe we all can come pay you a visit. Now I didn't click the live, I was scrolling and I seen it and I was just listening to him. And when he said it, I was like, damn, now nobody need to piss him off, bro. Is he'll pull up at your crib with the shits. Like, I ain't got time for it. I didn't even click on the live, but I thought it was dope, but it's just not my speed. You know, some I'm not really too thrilled to jump into, but it was dope though. It's creative. It's crazy how people pick up talents with technology like that. That's dope. Scary though, but it's dope. But yeah, I thought that was kind of crazy. So when she talking about this website, I'm like, yeah, I came across something like that. It's scary though, but yeah, for people to be able to pick that shit up and learn how to do it like that, that's crazy. I ain't gonna knock it though. Do your thing, whatever you gotta do. I'm gonna stay out your way.
In the left-hand corner, soaking the energy out from the sun. You see it, dog. It's right there, clear as day. Look at that shit. Look at it. Getting energy from the sun. Like, who else do that? Oh, I know. Is it like me? And now it's gone. I don't understand why you was hiding this secret for so long when we already done seen all this footage. This shit is from 2012. Some people ain't seen this shit, but I have. I don't understand why. Been showing videos and pictures and shit since the 60s, and you wanna lie. Y'all packed with the demons must be about to expire or some shit for y'all just now to be coming out saying some shit, because this right here is insane, dog. Big ass spear getting energy from the sun, dog. Right in front of your face. And the fact that that shut off so fast like that is incredible. Boy. And the fact that it can take in all that heat from the sun. It's right on that mother. Ain't no telling what that shit is, dog. Ain't no telling. Said we ain't gonna be able to see the extraterrestrial bodies that they got because all we gonna do is make memes of the mother. Of course we gonna make memes and cap on the mother, because we a different generation, dog. And we funny as a mother, and all of us awake. I'm gonna be one of the first capping on the extraterrestrial when they show the picture of the mother. Unless it look like me, then I'm gonna be like, damn. But I don't think it look like me. Not the ones they at least. Not the ones they with. But as you can see in this video, big ass spirit getting energy from the sun and then ghost out that mother way real quick, dog. You see it? I got it for you right here, dog. Peace.
Looking disgusted, but didn't nobody save me. She stuck that glass in me, and after that, but my eyes were booked the whole time, and they put a blindfold on me. I remember them beating the fuck out of me. I remember them hog tying me. I remember them all being mad at me because I put snake venom in everybody's drinks and shit, because everybody acting like they couldn't remember. But when this witchy lady, she gave me, she was in a red room, and the room had mirrors everywhere, and it was a yellow snake in the damn sink. She gave me the venom, and whatever she gave me, it made me still be numb. But whatever she gave me, it made me coherent. Like I was coherent to everything, but I still couldn't move. You know what I'm saying? And I put it in everything. And I remember Kris Jenner being mad about it, and I stabbed her in her left side of her shoulder, like right here. This is where I stabbed her, right there. And no, it's not allegedly. It really happened. It really happened. And I hope by me going live and me telling some stuff that it don't help him get off. You know what I'm saying? Because they saying, like, I don't need to talk, but I don't have no lawyer. I don't have nobody to represent me. And if it was for the money, I would have been and took the money.
All right.
I would have been and took the money.
It's all right, sis. Speak your truth. Speak your truth.
He burned down this building to cover up all the evidence and some more people that was there. Yeah, that's the building he caught talking about, because he ended up doing some shit. He slipped, fell, hit his head, and I ended up pulling him out. I wanted to leave him in there, but the power of God told me to do it. And God told me to get him. And I wanted to let that nigga burn. I wanted to let that nigga die. I swear for God, I wanted to let him die. I can't tell you. I wanted to let him die. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. Yes, I was young, and yes, I pulled out a grown man out of a burning place. You hear me? And I jotted for the woods, and I was lost in the woods. I died in the woods. God brought me back to life, and I just told God, just please kill me. I don't want to get him. I'm hungry. I was in the woods. I don't know how long I was in the woods until I made it to the barbed wire fish beat me up. I was already beat up because before I made it to the woods, they beat that damn dildo inside of me. The dildo, he made Roger Bonds go by. He told that man go buy that dildo. They beat that dildo inside of me, and I don't know. I went to the highway. I made it through the barbed wire fence, because I'm like, damn, I thought I was in the jungle. Because they kept telling me, you're in the jungle. So I didn't know where the fuck I was at. I'm thinking I done ran away from Africa to America. That's what I'm thinking in my kid mind. You know what I'm saying? And this is how I wrote my police report. This is how the first police report is written. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm gonna keep it all the way a stack with y'all, man. She said it right when I was thinking it, but I was like, how can a 10-year-old put a grown man? And then when she said it, I'm like, now all I'm gonna say is, if that did happen, prayers to her, prayers to her family, prayers to anybody who has been affected or went through any situation like that. Yeah, I'll get what I mean. I'm gonna feed YouTube's guidelines, so I can't go in detail, but I don't condone none of them type of actions. But if it didn't happen, it'd be like, damn, she pulled that shit out. I hope she's telling the truth. It's kind of hard with logic, thinking about logic, but it's like, I don't want to just dismiss what she's saying, even if it is true. But y'all spam up y'all thoughts, y'all spam up y'all opinions. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it respectful. And that's what I'm gonna do with that clip, because I ain't quite sure who to believe here. But if, like I said, if she's the victim of that, prayers to her, man. That shit's wrong. That shit ain't right. But spam up what y'all feeling.
Yo, y'all won't believe what they just caught on camera. Yo, look at this. Bro, what's going on with the moon? Did you see that? Yo, peep this. This is the same thing that we just seen with the sun, yo. Peep this video real quick. I literally just posted this video the other day. This happened with the sun, look. It literally looked like it's the same thing, y'all. There's really something going on up there. Look at that. Bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If you're not at the point of like scratching your head yet, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Because I feel like these about to be a crazy next couple years on everything. Always remember to keep your head on a swivel, man.
They call it a meteor. Crazy. Oh my God!
I don't know, that could be AI though.
So you want to be a Sicario? Let's talk about your future.
That theory, y'all know it's called predictive programming.
So y'all look, I promise I believe that me and my kids jumped a timeline. Because look, y'all, I know y'all wondering why I'm laying in a hospital bed wearing the snake brace, right? So look, I was driving, coming from Walmart, me and my kids. And when I tell y'all, I take the same road in the same way every time. Like, even my daughters said the same thing, y'all. I looked down at my phone, and my daughter, she was already on her phone, playing her game or whatever she was doing on her cell phone. But I looked down, y'all, at my phone. I wasn't even looking down that long. I cannot make this up, y'all. I had looked down at my phone. I can't even really remember what I looked down at my phone to do. So I don't even know if it's I jumped the timeline or went in a different dimension or what it was. But look, y'all, I looked down at my phone. I kid y'all not. When I look back up from looking at my phone, me and my kids was somewhere else, y'all. I cannot make this shit up. I don't even know what to call it right now. I don't even know what it is right now. I'm still in the shock, right? So look, y'all, when I look up, me and my kids, when I look up first. And the first thing I say is, where the fuck am I at? Like, I didn't even recognize where I was at. I was not where I was just at before I looked at my phone, y'all. I promise y'all, I was somewhere else. Like, I can't even breathe right now. It's, like, really freaking me out, right? So, look, when my kids heard me say it, like, because that's how much of a shock I was. Like, I was self-talking, but I was out loud. I'm like, man, where the f*** am I at? Where's we at? Like, so my kids heard me, and they look up. As soon as my kids look up, they say the same shit, like, mama, where are we at? We was not just right here. Like, we was not just right here where we at. Like, we don't even know where we at. How do we even get right here? So look, y'all, I turn my GPS on, and I pull somewhere the the bus. I turned my GPS on, y'all. So then when I turned my GPS on, I put my address in. I was like 30 minutes from my house. I don't even know how the fuck I even got that far. That's what the GPS said. I don't even know. So I turned in this place to do a U-turn to go back the other way, y'all. When I tell y'all, when I pull out of this place to go back the other way and I come to a stop, while I'm sitting at a stop trying to make a left turn, a car slammed into the back of me hard as y'all. I cannot kid y'all. This is why I'm in the hospital right now with this neck brace. Like, my kids are getting checked out. They in the other room. My youngest child, they got her in the room with me because she was so hysterical and shit. She did not want to leave my side. She like still in shock about everything. Y'all, if somebody can tell me what was that, how did it happen? Because I'm not even understanding. Like, I don't know if it's called a timeline jump, a dimension jump. I don't even know what it is, but y'all put some comments down below because right now I'm not understanding what just happened, y'all. And y'all, what's so crazy about the car is they saying they didn't even see me. It's like I just appeared out of nowhere and they didn't even know I was there until they hit the back of my shit. Y'all, was like I came through a portal or something. Either I came through a portal or they came through the portal behind me, and mother didn't realize because they did not even see me until they actually impacted my car, y'all. And I was sitting there when they slammed in the back of my car, y'all. I promise y'all. So somebody help me understand what the is going on. Like, it's like I went through a portal and these people didn't see me until they hit the back of me because they saying they didn't see me, but they don't even know.
Look, it sounded like a glitch in the Matrix. Could have been timeline jump, dimension jump. That shit kind of scary. Prayers to her and her kids. Glad they safe. Shit could have been worse. But if she ever get to see this, I say like, don't say that type of shit in them hospitals, because they're going to try to throw you in a crazy home and make it sound like you crazy and stop you from getting this information out there. Y'all know this for entertainment purposes, though. Most people watching this already know, like, some shit we can't say because they'll throw us in there and make it seem like we crazy. They done it to a lot of people, and I don't think she crazy for saying what she's saying. I think she said what the hell she said. Spam it up on what y'all feel, y'all thoughts and opinions, man. Let me know.
What is actually going on at USC right now?
Y'all heard the helicopters here? Damn, I don't know.
Hi, everyone. I want to talk about this documentary that I've been mentioning for the last couple of days, exactly 1 week today. So I'm going to say a few things. They're going to be spoiler alerts because quite a few people who actually viewed that video, I don't think they've actually watched it yet. So I'm going to do some spoiler alerts so you can go do your own research. First thing, our government ain't shit. I'm talking about the U.S., and I'm also going to speak on the whole world order. But first and foremost, our government ain't shit. Not for the reasons that you guys are thinking. I ain't talking about just with the elections and all the crookedness. I'm talking about bigger shit. Now I'm going to ask you to read between the lines. There was a mogul, or there is currently a mogul, up out of New York that is currently indicted for SA and other effects and acts against children. Okay? I took my glasses off because I wanted you guys to see my eyes. Because you got to stop for a second. Go look at the documentary so you guys can catch up to the other stuff I'm about to drop. they ain't shit. That's the first thing. Second thing is, all my Christians, all my Catholics, they done flipped it on you all. Go and make sure you're praying to the right God. You're a priest, you're whatever the other names are, and no disrespect. Ask them what was the first book that King James wrote before he wrote his version of the Bible. That's your first question. Second question I want you to ask your pastor, your priest, whoever, why do you say amen? Okay? And then the final thing, why is it that only Ethiopia is reading out of the full book, or reading the full books, or have all the books of the Bible? Also ask your pastor. Let's talk about the book of Jubilee, the book of the giants, and most importantly, the book of Enoch. Now, I done said a lot, but I'm not even nowhere near done. I need you guys to rise above the race trap that they put us in. And this capitalism, I don't even know what more to say besides empower yourself, go out there, be smarter, because if this is something new to you and you ain't heard, don't take my word for it. Go prove me wrong. This shit is bigger than us. That's all I gotta say, y'all. Like, follow, and share. I love y'all.
That's what they fear the most, though, is us coming together.
There's a lot of people that are concerned for the actresses in Wicked.
Oh yeah, because I seen they're like hella skinny. I don't know if they're dieting.
So yeah, a lot of people are saying that there might be something going on during their time shooting, or there's so many conspiracies. Like people are saying they might have suffered a tragedy together, and then they both have there's a term for it, but like they're coping with it together, and then they have an attachment.
Yeah, no, in the interviews, they're always
holding hands.
Yeah.
And people are saying they look a little bit unhealthy. They look like they haven't been eating enough.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And it is true. Like I was looking at pictures, they do look, I don't know, they definitely look sunken in the face.
Yeah, like dehydrated, low-key.
I know, and I don't think that's not OZ.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that, right?
Real shit, no.
I don't think that's what it is.
I don't think so.
So there's this one lady, and it's going viral on TikTok, but she came out with her explanation spiritually. And this is where it gets weird, because it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, when an actor or an actress portrays a role, right? Because I've done acting lessons before. When you try to bring on a role to yourself, what happens? You take on every aspect.
Yeah.
And almost embody the spirit of who you have to play.
Yeah, the Jeffrey Dahmer guy, he did that same thing.
Exactly. Now, who are they playing in the film? They're playing witches, bro.
Oh, yo, they were.
Yeah, they're playing witches. So what she was saying was that because they're embodying the spirit of a witch, if you look at any pictures of witches online, Google a witch right now, they're all sunken in the face. They're all like malnourished. They're all on that level of, almost skinny, creepy.
No facts.
Right? Like, if you think about it, though.
Who's the witch that we always talk about? The Rick Owens' wife.
Yeah.
She looks like that.
She looks like that, too.
Yeah.
Fam, witches embody the spirit of a witch, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if you're trying to play that character, it would make sense that the spirit of that latches on.
Yeah.
And then she was saying even deeper things about how, like, it's really weird, and this is honestly really weird, but why is it that just this year, specifically, there's a lot of witch content on the internet? First off, Agatha all along, all about what?
Witches.
Yeah. Wicked comes out all about witches, fam. Like, this year, for some reason, has a lot of stuff to do with witches. And even the Rick Owens, she's coming into popularity.
But Rick Owens is one of the
there's
biggest
something going on.
Yo, I'm
anymore. No.
Okay.
No, we make people very, very rich. Yeah.
So who runs Hollywood?
Oh, no. No one does it but themselves. Do you have a talent? Your talent runs Hollywood. And we'll stop you when you go too far.
Who is we? What?
We're called family. That's it.
we're no longer this and that and all that cool stuff that you think. We've been talking, and it's not like how you feel.
Okay. Jack, all right. Who are the elites? I mean, who are the people that are set to quiet what you're saying? Who is scared of you?
Everyone. See, the problem is when you take an astringent agent like me and you put it into an ecosystem that is imbalanced, everyone is afraid. Everyone. There's a lot of people that want things to stay the same. And the reason why they want it is because that's the only way they're ever going to get it. See, pure talent is pure talent. Pure whore is pure whore. What's the line between the two? Hollywood. Am I wrong?
You're not. I just don't want to disrespect what you're saying. You're not.
You can't disrespect. You can only go on.
So, you want to hear a crazy coincidence pertaining to history? Please. I saw this from a guy on TikTok. His name is Nate Hale. December 5th, 1664, a ship sank off the coast of Wales in the Menai Strait. 81 people on the ship died, and there was only one survivor, and his name was Hugh Williams. December 5th, same year, 1785, a ship sunk in the exact same spot. Everyone died except one person. Can you guess his name? Hugh Williams. Hugh Williams. What? August 5th, 1821, a ship sank in the same spot. One survivor. No way. Hugh Williams. Thrice times? No. August 19th, 1889, a coal barge, same spot, except this time there was two survivors. Can you guess their name? Huey and Hugh. Both named Hugh Williams. How was that possible? It seems like this guy's like a time traveler. Yeah. He's like, I gotta fix this. Like, I have to break the paradigm.
Now, see, they gave him the benefit of the doubt and said he a time traveler. I didn't think that. I thought he was going back to get rid of to do that. I don't, man, let me not even say it. For entertainment purposes, I thought he was redoing the same thing over and over, different boats, different ships, things like that, different occasions, different people, and getting rid of him himself on some crazy shit. That's where my mind went. Y'all let me know. But I could see it being him trying to, you could say time travel if you really dive in deep enough. You're gonna question that. Yeah, I could see that. But that's not where my mind went first. Spam of y'all opinion.
Do you guys remember that Andrew Dawson guy that recorded the giant on the mountain and then like said that he was being followed by SUVs and then he just disappeared? So I just like saw his account or somebody brought him up again or whatever, and I was like, oh yeah. So I just wanted to check if he was like okay, like if he had posted, because I hadn't heard anything. So I go to his account, his actual account, and after the video, there's just a random, like, kid, like I don't know, Middle Eastern looking kid, either, I don't know what he is, maybe Pakistani, I'm not sure, that has his account. So he either hacked him, or maybe, I don't know, got his phone. I'm not sure, but I think that's kind of weird. Go check it out. Andrew Dawson. It's not the 12341 one. It's like the Andrew Dawson account. So.
Hey, let me know. I'm gonna have to look at that.
Watch at your own mother risk. And I will say this. There are only certain movies and TV shows, and especially documentaries, that will make my brain turn off every aspect of entertainment and be like, listen, I only been watching this TV show for 2 goddamn minutes, and my brain instantly said, listen. When I say listen, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about this. Watch that documentary right up here at your own motherfucking risk. Like I said, 2 minutes in, motherfucker, listen.
Do me one favor. In respect to Minnie 910, spam that up in the comments if you relate to her. And go run her page up and tell you I sent her. Tell her I say she a legend. Spam it up. Those 2 words that she said. Spam it up.
Effects, and there's proof debunking it. I don't know if you watched Scary Movie 2. Scary Movie 2 was a great, like a big movie, right? Yeah. You know the guy that has like a small arm? Yeah. So there's one specific scene in Scary Movie 2 that's one of the biggest Mandela effects, and there's proof debunking it, or proof like explaining our reality changed. There's a scene where the guy with the small arm, he's over a balcony and somebody's like falling off the balcony, about to fall, and he goes, "Take my strong arm," and then he gives like the small arm, right? Remember that, right? Yeah. In reality, the actual scene was he just said, "Take my arm." No. Yeah, take my hand.
Oh, take my hand.
He didn't say take my strong one. He just said, "Oh, here, take it." Now everybody remembers take my strong arm because that's the joke, right? Apparently, there's a girl on Reddit actually. She looked deep in the past because what happened was when the movie came out, she wanted to get pretty much memorabilia from it. She brought a severed like baby doll as a joke to get signed by the actor that played that character. And what did he write on the arm? He wrote, "Hey, Lisa, take my strong arm." And then it's like on the baby doll.
In the movie, it's
in the
take
movie
my arm.
It wasn't.
Okay, y'all, this rabbit hole that I'm about to take y'all down is really going to challenge your faith, because what I'm about to show you is not going to be believable at first, but it's going to sink in slowly. You see, I've been reading the Epic of Gilgamesh, right? That was before any books of the Bible, right? The Epic of Gilgamesh was one of the first main literatures that the Bible, I believe, pulls from, along with certain parts of the Quran. Now, where this rabbit hole gets deep is I believe now that the God of the Bible, ready, could potentially be Satan. Let's go down this rabbit hole. The Book of the Giants is a narrative about giants who exploited the world, right, and received visions and how they reacted to them. But from my research, I can conclude that these giants, or these Nephilim, right, these half human, half angels, right, they were really half human, half gods. For you see, during these times, I believe gods really existed next to man. I believe these gods created man. And this is where I believe that the God of the Bible is Satan. Let's keep going. They view Gilgamesh as a semi-mythical king. A mythical king, semi, to me, that's another word for demigod, right? As you can see here, he was a demigod with superhuman strength, meaning that Gilgamesh was a literal god in the flesh, half human, half god. I believe that the fallen angels fell from heaven, right? They landed in the Sumerian area, right? And they were the gods during that time, making those people worship them. So when they say that Anunnaki created human beings, I believe this is what they're talking about. The Anunnaki are fallen angels. So you see, Enlil, the creator of heaven and earth, wished the people of earth with living beings. The god Enki of wisdom and knowledge devised the image of man after the gods. And the goddess Neharsaga molded it into clay, while the blood of Enlil gave it life and intellect. Now, when you hear the creation story, and when it says make them in our image, this paints a more detailed picture that there are multiple gods. And some people believe that God is a female, And when you realize that God's people were made from clay of the dirt, and if you look at Enlil as Satan, Satan is the one that gives us the skin to be here on earth, because Satan is the God of earth. Satan is the God of this world. I also want to note here that Gilgamesh is also mentioned in the Quran. So we have to look at how important this text was in this time frame, because it's also in each of our culture. Now, this is where the rabbit hole gets deep, because I believe the Bible pulled from the Sumerians as the Noah's Ark story, and then there's the Epic of Gilgamesh that talks about a flood story of 7 days and not 140 days. In both of these stories, God sent a flood to wipe out all life, especially the human race. Now, why would God want to wipe out the human race? I believe it's because God did not create them. Fallen angels did. But the story of Gilgamesh, basically these gods, because they're more than one, they were just hanging out. Anu, the Lord of the firmament, and that makes you think that the firmament could potentially be alive or its own entity. But that's a whole nother rabbit hole. Now, their father, who was Enlil, which I believe is Satan, right? He created human beings, right, for slave labor to harvest energy. Long story short, he came together with some of the gods, and that they agreed to exterminate mankind. Ea, because of the oath, came to Gilgamesh in a dream to tell him to build a boat, similar to Noah's story. One of the gods brought the storm that basically caused the flood. Adad, the Lord of the storm, was basically riding a black cloud that ultimately caused the flood. And all these gods are working together, right? The gods of the abyss rose, the Nergal pulled out the dams of the nether waters, the 7 judges of hell, who are the Anunnaki, raised their torches, right? And for 6 days and 6 nights, there was a big flood, right? And so Utnapishtim, because this is who the story is talking about during this time, right? So Gilgamesh's friend died, and he wants to find a way to immortal life so that way he can save his friend or bring his friend back or something like that, right? And so once the 7 days is over and the flood stops, right? Utnapishtim basically makes a peace offering to the gods. The gods acknowledge it and are pleased, right? But Ishtar, right, talks of the reflection of the flood, and she says that Enlil shall not approach this offering because he flooded the world. He co-signed my people to destruction. So basically the same people that they created, he wanted to destroy for no reason. Doesn't that sound a lot like Satan, right? And so Enlil got rageful when he seen the boat that showed a mortal had survived his flood. And so the whole reason that Satan rebelled against the Most High was because he wanted to take humans' free will away. And if you think about it through the Sumerian text, I believe that Satan could have potentially been there while humans were being created. This could be why he is a jealous God. And he started to crash out, and he wanted all the worship for himself. Now, they said that he flooded the world because it was too loud. But what if that was because it was too loud over praises and worship of other gods and not exclusively to him? And this could be how Satan fell, because his pride wanted him to be above all the other gods and not equal. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If this was helpful, please like and share for more. And this is just extra, but this here is the demon Lamashtu, right? That attacked infants right? And consume blood and all that other stuff like a demon. This could potentially have existed during the time of men in the pre-era of the Sumerian text, because they put a lot of what's important in their tablets in stone.
Now that was a little bit of a longer clip. Now, I know some of y'all gonna have y'all feelings towards that. Some people gonna feel a way about what he said. Understandable. That's completely understandable. I understand, man. I get it. I would like to just say, I'm gonna be respectful to what his opinion is. I'm gonna be respectful to what anybody who watching this opinion is as well. Y'all let me know what y'all think. For me, I'm gonna go ahead and say, I had this talk with a friend of mine some years ago. We was working at UPS and we was throwing boxes in the trailer. And we was having this talk about this book. And he was saying the same thing this person is saying. I ain't gonna put his name out there because I know he's not a social media type of person. But that's what he was saying. With this guy saying right now, that's what he was saying. And I was like, you sure? And he's like, bro, I'm just be questioning it. Like, I'm curious, man. What would I be if I didn't question it? That's what he was saying to me. And he was like, bro, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm gonna just say what I do and give you some advice if you curious about what I do and you want to follow what I'm doing. And he was just like, but I question it all, bro. And sometimes it's hard to question it because it's things that I was told from my relatives, or he said it's a lot that comes in that he has to swallow. And no, Diddy, he gotta take it to the chin and just sit back and be like, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I was looking at it wrong. Maybe I was taught wrong. And he was like, that's how I look at it. Because I was like, bro, that's a deep-ass way to think. That's why I smiled when he said Gilgamesh. Because I'm like, wait, I had this talk with a coworker years ago. But y'all let me know what y'all feeling. But y'all know we made it to the end of this. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. When you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But shout out to the Collective again. Even if you haven't subbed up, you watching on your TV, whatever the case is, I appreciate you. I hope you're having a smooth 7. And I love y'all, man. I love the Collective. For real, for real. Shout out to y'all. Hope y'all having a smooth 7. And until I see y'all in the next one, y'all know what it is. We gone.
I just check my account. Sheesh, at the amount. You probably know what